What in studying patience was the task. I'm gonna jump right into it, but just want you to know that it might hit some of you, but it's definitely throwing rocks at me. So God give me the strength to be patient. Um, let's turn to Titus 2:1. Titus 2. It says, "But as for you, speak the things which are proper for sound doctrine." Speak the things that are proper for sound doctrine. And you can go to 2, and it says, "That the older man be sober, be vigilant, be temperate, sound in faith, in love, in patience." You know, these, the fruit of the Spirit. And we go to Galatians. Galatians 5:22. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control." Patience, self-control. And again, such was so wrong. And then also, I like to jump on board and add in 2 Peter. Add in 2 Peter 1, verses 5 and 6. And it says, "But also, for this reason, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue." Virtue is showing high moral standards. Virtue is temperance, charity, love, kindness, patience, humility. Virtue is showing high standards. So we want you to be in high standards. We want you to have virtue. So knowledge, to knowledge, self-control, to self-control, perseverance, to perseverance, godliness, and so on and so forth. To godliness, brotherly kindness, and brotherly kindness. Now, like I say, patience is something that, the fruit of the Spirit, that we have to add in our spiritual life as we move forward in this world, because our destination is to be with Christ when we die. Our destination is to have the eternal promise that He had said He was going to give us, that he's going to do this. And you hear that, well done, that good and faithful servant. You know, so when I studied up on this patience now, I saw a lot of work, like I said, I need. You know, have you ever been in a car and you're driving down the street and you somebody just cut you off, turn in front of you, you got to hit your brakes. And then what pops in your head? You go to start thinking like, man, why did you do that? Or do you be patient? You just back up, just let it be. Are you one of those cats that can just, okay, patient? Or you go down to a roundabout, and in the roundabout, you're going in the roundabout, and the car come in front of you. And then you start saying, man, he should have stopped. He should have did this. He should have did that. Are you that one? Or you just slow down, let him go, and be patient? Are you that one that when a car blow at you, beep, 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 get it over, yelling and screaming? Do you scream back? Or do you be patient? There is so much on patience because patience, this virtue here is love. Love is patience. If you didn't know that, love is patience. Because you notice when all those things was happening, your calmness, your love kick in. To not yell, curse, or whatever to this person that does something. Especially when you're in a grocery store and they bump you with the cart. Don't say, I'm sorry. You be patient and say, no problem. Have a great day. Well, there's a lot of scriptures in the Bible that let us know there's a lot of people that's patient. We got Moses. We got David. And we know about Job. We got Paul. Even the church of Thessalonians teaches us about patience. But when you run into these things, these scenarios in this world, because they come. Because the Bible says we're a few days full of trouble when we come here. So he wanted us to add to our fruit of the Spirit. He wanted us to add patience. Patience is long-suffering. Patience is kindness. Perseverance. We're going to grab a scripture. We're going to go to James 5. James 5. James 5:7, it says, therefore, be patient. Man, be patient, brother, until the coming of the Lord. So while we studying the word and learning the word, while we're going through these trials and tribulations, we gotta be patient. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, waiting patiently for it until it receives the early and latter rain. Farmer being patient. I think we use this one because, when farmers do their planting and they put the seeds and they wait on the rain, they wait on the Lord. Because the farmer don't bring the rain. They wait on the Lord. The rain comes. The seeds start developing buds, and the buds start turning to flower, flower turning into trees, trees turning into fruit, have the fruits on the vine, so whatever they are planted comes up. So this is how patient we must be. Patient. Verse 8, you also be patient. Establish your heart, for the coming of the Lord is at hand. We must be patient. We must consider that when he comes, we are ready. So when people cut you off, and when you're going around your roundabout, and when you're in the grocery store, and when you sit down with your kid, and you teaching him 48 plus 48 is 80. And you teach your kid. I just want to see she get that. But anyway, when you teach your kid about things and you working on them, and then they don't get it, and then you study work on them. Hey, didn't I just tell you this is that? 40 plus 40 is 80. 48 48. It's gonna be 96. But I want to let y'all know I knew that before you get away from that. But anyway, you teaching your kid, and then you say no, it's 96, and then you say, well, you know what? I'm gonna ask you what's 40 plus 40. Then he say 96. You like, come on, why you ain't getting this? Then you said, some people say they use that word, God, take control. Take control. You be patient with your kid. But then you was patient, and he figured it out, and he got right, and he got his head together, and then next thing you know, he come home. He show you his paperwork. I scored 3% for being on the advanced school class. I missed it by 3 points. That's great. Your work, your patience. See, people don't understand patience. Reason why we need it, because patience is what's going to take us to earthly glory. Patience is something that is good. It's not bad, because it's going to bring good things. See, by being patient, it brought on good things. Kid got it. He understood it. He came. He passed. Patient. When you driving a car passed you up. He goes down the street. He get in a wreck. Hey, he slowed you down. You was patient. He got in a wreck. Patience. You went through the roundabout. You did not get in no accident. That one that came around got in an accident. Patient. A lot of people running so fast and not being patient. Accident. Grocery store, bumping into each other, not patient. So don't think patience not doing its work. Patience is doing its work. The fruit of the Spirit is working in us. And it's letting us know to be patient. It's tapping on our shoulders to be patient. Now, I'm going to have to break this short. It's looks like it's kind of run out of time. But, and just like we was studying in Exodus 16, we're going to turn there. Exodus 16. 7 through 8. And it says, in the morning you shall see the glory of the Lord, for he hears your complaint against the Lord. But what are we that we complain against the Lord? Also Moses said, this shall be seen when the Lord give you meat to eat in the evening, and in the morning bread the food. For the Lord hears your complaint, which you make against him. And what are we? You complain are not against us, but against the Lord. Now, this is when Moses has brought them out of Egypt and brought them to the wilderness. And he teaching them, and they don't have the patience of the Lord. So they feel that you brought me out here to die. We have nothing to eat, all this stuff. But patience is what we have to have. And also, Colossians 3. No, we in short, but I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna talk about. We're not gonna go there, Colossians, but the Lord, when we get married, they say for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. So when we get married and things start declining in one another's life, we have to have patience. My wife gets sick, I have to be patient. She loses her job, I have to be patient. See, because we don't get another wife. It says for better, for worse, for sickness and death. It's for life. Just like when we study the Bible, we become a Christian. We here to be patient, so we can make our end a glorious. So when the wife gets sick, when the wife loses his job, when vice versa, when the husband gets sick, the husband loses his job, or fell ill some kind of way, or something drastic happened in their life, that they have to be patient. Some patience might last 3 months. Some patience you have to do might last 13 years. Some patients might have to last 130 years. When Noah built the ark, he was preaching the same thing for 100 and some odd years. Patience. Trusted. He loved. Love is patience. I'm gonna have to cut this short. If there's anything that someone to get off their heart, they want to come and ask for prayer, this is the time. And if you want to be baptized, this is the time as well. And I hope and pray that what was said today was edifying. If I talk any untruth, it's by ignorance. So forgive me for that. But I'm gonna bring it to the song leader.
Thank you, Brother Clark, for this great message. Giving us education, we need that today and bring it in tomorrow and for the rest of our lives. Thank you so much for this message.